I may actually just clip this and put this to start the video just to let you know that I will be doing a no commentary version if you don't want to listen to me just rambling and talking shit. Hello everyone, Medieval Fan 147 here, back with another Spooktober video. I know I've already done a live stream recently of me playing Outlast on Nightmare difficulty on Twitch and posted the footage on YouTube, but I mean, as you can see, obviously, you'll see at the start of this video that I've got all the trophies from Outlast 1 and I've platinumed Outlast 2, which I have to thank PS5 Trophies for, and also another channel called iFreeMZ, I think that's the name, but they helped me a lot with my Outlast Platinum journeys. Well, they only segment out of Platinum, but yeah, I actually found out about Outlast like round about when it actually came out, like 2013, 2014, because one of my old friends on PC, Mateo, actually told me about the Outlast games, and he said they were really creepy, and obviously because I was a lot younger at the time, I was a lot more chicken shit, and I think I just got up to the part where Chris was like, little pig, and then I freaked out and I didn't play it again. But many years later though, I did decide to actually brave them, and when you play them for the first time, they are really heart attacky kind of games, because like, the main thing that's scary about it is like if you don't know where to go and you're being pursued by people that you can't fight, and you know, it's actually quite terrifying, but it's not too bad once you know where you have to go. Well, it can be if you get stuck on things, or things just don't go away, or the game's been all glitchy, or you just panic and fuck up because you take a wrong turn in a dark corridor. But I've always, like, during my absence on the channel, I played quite a lot of games and discovered a lot of games that I'd missed out on. Outlast being one of them. Like, I became obsessed with that, and I tried to actually get all the trophies from it, and I actually already got the Lunatic trophy, but I wanted to do a YouTube video on it, but I wasn't really in the mind space to do it at the time. And I kept wanting to give up so many times on my platinum for Outlast 2, but I knew I could do it because I felt like I was getting so closer. I even, this is from my deleted channel, by the way, Steven's Vlogs. I did actually do a live stream on that where I got all the way up to the very end, like, once we find Lynn, and it was like, the Christ that we deserve, watch, and then we were just about to escape from the mines. And then I got stuck and died, literally at the very end, like, but then I ended up managing to do it the following day. But I couldn't do it straight after on that night, because it's 2.5 hours long, Outlast 2, but Outlast 1, I'll be doing Outlast Whistleblower after this too. Also, just, why I'm doing this is because my Nightmare walkthrough I did recently was kind of just refamiliarizing myself with the layout of the game, because it's been a while since I played Outlast 1, and I did die a few times on it, but I practiced a few of the chapters this afternoon, and just to refamiliarize myself. But I've got to give credit to iFreeMZ and PS5 Trophies, because some of their tips and tactics did help me through certain chapters on Insane. It's basically the same as Nightmare difficulty. Well, it is the same as Nightmare difficulty, only Insane has no checkpoints. So if you die at any point in the game, no matter how far in or near the end or how silly, you go straight back to the beginning. So you haven't got any time to take risks. You have to know what you're doing and know your paths to get through it on Insane. This is for the Lunatic trophy. I think there's actually an achievement on PC where you actually don't need, where you actually need to not use a full battery. But that's not a trophy on PS5, thankfully. But on the second game, there's one for completing the game Insane without reloading your camera, which is actually pretty doable if you follow the videos I was following. But yeah, I'll stop rambling now. For a moment I say start here, I'll know when to press play. I'm just saying this because I know when, because I'm doing post commentary, because I didn't want to get up to a certain point while giving tips and tactics and saying certain things and then die and then go back to the beginning and have to say it all over again, because that'd be very frustrating. At least I can actually focus more on what I'm saying and try to give a bit of advice here and there as I'm watching the content back. I'm not the first person who's obviously done like insane walkthrough runs, but I just want to do like my own one and just show you like my personal Outlast sorry, I'm just a bit nervous, but Outlast Insane journey. I'll be doing Whistleblower in this same video. I'll just edit in afterwards, because I won't be doing it at the same time as Outlast, because I took a break after doing the first game on Insane. But I've played the first one more than Whistleblower, so I might need a bit more practice with Whistleblower. But I learned a lot more about the story recently thanks to a friend of mine who was commenting on my stream. But yeah, let's start now. Oh yes, I start from on the PSN menu. Obviously, just flexing my PlayStation trophies. I remember what a sense of relief it was seeing that PS4 trophy pop, seeing Lunatic. I think it was a year, maybe 2 this rate. I can never keep up with time. But oh yeah, I need to connect my Bluetooth headphones. 1 second, just so I can hear you. But yes. Insane mode is ultimate heart attack experience. Maximum difficulty, no checkpoints. The game only notifies you of that. Sorry, I had to connect my wireless headphones there so that I could hear the game. But yeah, it tells you that it's the ultimate heart attack experience. No checkpoints. Are you prepared to suffer? Well, definitely don't do this on your first attempt because you need to know the later the game for this to be possible, and you get extremely lucky. But play through it on Nightmare first if you want to get a feel for what it's like playing on Insane, and if you feel like there's a part you're dying on a lot and you're suffering with in particular, just keep on doing those chapters until you feel confident that you can get through them without dying a few times in a row. It seems very daunting at first, but it's definitely doable. The second game's twice as long as this one, and that can be very daunting, but it is definitely doable. Like, in this game, though, fortunately, you can run constantly. There isn't a stamina system like in the second game, and you're not slowed down by being injured. You can still sprint while you're injured. Yes, we are Miles Upshur. We're a reporter / journalist who's been sent a message from an employee of Mount Massive Asylum letting us know that the patients are being abused by the staff, and we're to come and like basically investigate it all. But it turns out there's more to it than that. Yeah, they're basically doing these experiments. I think it's Project Wallrider. They're kind of like, it's kind of like bioweapons, really. That's going on. They're making bioweapons out of the patients, really, but it's kind of like backfired, and they can't really control it. And now the patients have like taken over, and now they're rebelling against the staff. So we're in for a bit of a night of terror. But yeah, I love their last games. The second one, it gets really intense when you're well over halfway through because there's so much to do in that. Your character actually talks though, Blake, in the second game. And that's when Miles doesn't talk. But I think you just have to assume he is speaking at time, because the part where Traeger says, you're not like, who's down there? You're not one of them, are you? And I'm like, how do you even know I was down here? I didn't say anything. Is there a camera? But yeah, at this point, there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Just follow the path I'm taking right now. Even the first time you see Chris Walker here, it's impossible to get spotted or killed by him. Believe me, I've actually tried to get spotted by him at this part, where I sprint through it as fast as possible and literally run up to him going through the door, and he just does not hear you. I don't think the game actually counts on you being quick at getting through this part, because you can literally have just seen him go through those twin doors, and as soon as you shimmy through the wall, he literally appears behind you going, little pig, and I'm like, how the hell did you get behind me so quick when you literally just went through those set of 2 doors? Oh, just as well we climbed up there in the nick of time, because he literally just came through the door we just came through. Oh yeah, also there's a jump scare there. But you could just barge right past it, no fucks given. Oh, and also, yeah, I kind of fucked up there. I was trying to... It's kind of like a zigzag this room, but I kind of actually did a U-turn. And also there's a guy there that's basically warning us about the variants and basically how the patients become out of control, but I've kind of just rushed past it, because you best try to hurry through on Insane. Because there's a lot of parts where you can't really afford to dilly-daddle. You kind of do have to hurry your way through certain parts, especially like well, one of the first encounters here actually has to be done very quick.
And who are you then?
And who are you then? Alright, he's a bit of a weird fella, this priest, but he's also a protagonist because like he believes basically we're yeah.
Sent me an apostle.
We've been sent from God basically to reveal all the secrets and yep. He wants us to be alive. And I think the variants don't kill us. I'm assuming they don't kill us because of his orders, because there's some that don't attack us, there's some that do. Then there's some that will only attack you if you go up to them, but you got other ones that literally hunt you down. But it's almost like the priest is like top dog in this place because he seems to be so chill about everything. There we go, I got the security card key off of that guy. Yeah, and you get jump scared here by this guy. Rip them clean. Well, I mean, he ripped his clothes off, that's for sure. The doctor's very naked. Yeah, he's definitely gone crazy. Yeah, so basically, the Martin is a little bitch here, and he turns off the power when we just found the key card. But he's basically doing it because he wants us to witness the Night of Terror, just basically so we could log everything. And yep, he basically just wants us to know everything that's going on here, even if it means us suffering a full night. But the truth does come out in the end. Even though I'm not going to spoil anything actually in case anyone's not seen the game yet, but right, I actually think I saw when i3MZ played this, he actually got through his part without hiding. But I don't trust my skill level enough, so I've just played it safe here. I just waited for him to path off, and then I just run down to the basement to turn the power back on. Also, yeah, don't worry. If you get in a locker before he actually spots you, he'll only search lockers you're not in. But if he's currently chasing you and sees you get in a locker, he'll drag you out of it. But yeah, if he didn't know you're in here, he won't search the locker you're in. In one of my tries in this earlier, I actually got spotted by Chris Walker here when I came out of the room, and he was actually chasing me down to the basement. I think that's the first time I've ever actually been spotted, when I thought he's passed away. But I got away from him. I think I died at a different point though. Yeah, it took me a couple attempts, maybe 3 or 4, to do this successfully earlier. I've completed it on Insane before because I got the trophy, but like, it's not something that can easily be done first try, unless you just get lucky or you're just better at the game than I am. But yeah, yeah, here it's just a matter of being very quick because there is a guy that's going to barge through the door behind us in a moment. But yeah, those 2 doors at the back of the room, you have to hit the switches at the left and the right. Yeah, that big generator we just saw in the middle of the room, there's 2 doors at the back of that room that we've just gone through just now. And then there's a door like on the left wall as we went through that door that was facing the generator. Yeah, he just burst through that door. It doesn't really matter if he sees us here. We could just take a smack and go past him. But I'm just kind of playing it safe here and just waiting for him to path off a little. Yeah, from the basic variants, you can actually afford to take a hit, but only one, which will eventually recover before you can take another hit, but you have to give it some time. But yeah, we just took a left path there, went down a corridor, took a right path, and we took a left into this door to flip the switch. Yeah, we took a hit from him there, but we can afford to from him. We just go back the way we came. Oh yeah, and I kind of fucked up that vault there, but luckily he didn't catch up. Yeah, you have to watch you don't do that shit too much. I thought it's did panic at points with vaults and that weren't working. Or I didn't reach a ladder I was jumping for. I just gotta leg it back out of there now. And back up to the admin block again. To try and open the front doors. Yeah, basically that guy at the start that we just ran past, they told us about the variants, he was basically telling us about security control and how we could just open the front doors. But Father Martin was like, nope, fuck that. You need to witness the horrors of this asylum. You need your story, love. It's for your own good.
I don't want to have to There is so much yet for you to witness. Will
Can
you
I
see
get
it?
a witness?
Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers. The only way out of this place is the truth. Accept the gospel, and all doors will open before you.
Yeah, he's a bit loopy, but he's definitely nothing on the priest in the second game. The second game's priest is just an absolute arse. This one seems to have good intentions, he's just a bit fucked up in the head. But yeah, basically, but as you can see, we just woke up in a padded cell here, but one of the variants actually do let us out. I'm assuming on the priest's orders. There are some points in the game where if you see like a variant, just I noticed one point when you see one literally like facing a wall in a corner. I can't remember what point in the game it is, but do not like just be careful. If you don't need to go near a variant, just keep your distance from them. Because there's times where they'll attack you if you only go near them, but they won't go out of the way to hunt you down. So just to be on the safe side, just keep your distance from any of the NPCs if you can. So just take a left through here. Just while running forward, just keep spamming jump until you eventually grab onto a ledge, just to save your night vision. I did reload once in this playthrough. I think if you're playing on PC and I think there's an achievement for not reloading your camera at all, but that wasn't a trophy on PS4. Thankfully, it was just complete and insane. That was one. But I do try to conserve it as much as possible. But I think there's a couple of times where I did get a little bit lost. So I used a bit more night vision than I probably should have. The only way is down the drain. Yeah, be sure to open this door here first. Just again, this is another part you can do without hiding here. I make this part a bit longer than it needs to be, but again, I just like to play it very safe because I don't trust myself to do what you could pull off I3MZ. Basically, he literally just runs past his enemy and hits that switch and comes out here, but I didn't trust myself not to get hit by him, so I pre-open that door that you saw me open before, and I lead him over here. I shut the door on him because he's a fast fucker, and then I hide under this bed in this little open cell. Do not panic. Like, there's times I think in this part he actually does come all the way in. There's times he'll just come through the door, and there's times he'll just oh no, he didn't this time. In some of my attempts, he did actually come all the way up to the side of the bed, but he didn't search it. I think the game likes to tell you. Sometimes the game does, like, is a bit unpredictable, because there's times where, like, a character is scripted to go one way, but occasionally they'll go another way. Yeah, this guy that was beating the shit out of that police officer there will actually attack us in a moment. He wouldn't have attacked us before. There's also a battery in that room before, but I didn't bother to pick it up. I also panicked there because I felt I got stuck in him and I was going to die, but thankfully we cheated death for one more day. But yeah, I don't know how to get through that part without getting hit by him. I'm sure it's possible, but you can afford to get hit by him there, so it doesn't matter. And just go through that decontamination elevator. I think it's decontamination elevator. And those are the twins we just seen there. They're very naked dudes. I don't know how anyone can do what Miles is doing right now, just strafe along a ledge. Like, I would not have the strength to drag myself along a ledge like that. I would definitely fall. Also, yeah, we see Chris Walker here ripping off the head of a police officer. Lovely. Believe it or not, Whistleblower has some much more gory shit going on. Yeah, sometimes that keycard there can be a bit glitchy to pick up. Like, you have to stand at a very specific angle to pick up off that police officer. Right. Just follow, like, just the path to the right and climb out these windows. You won't really need night vision here because there's, like, light Just go towards the open windows and climb out one of them. And just strafe along till the last possible window and then climb through. Again, you won't really need night vision here. Just keep going right until you hit a wall, and then just go left until you see an option to open a door. It's square for me on PlayStation. You can either go through this door to our left, or you could go a bit further forward to go in through another door, but it doesn't really matter which one you go through. I make sure to close it behind me just in case, just to stall Chris Walker a little bit longer, because he will be chasing us here. But if you hit that switch and immediately go through that vent, you won't even get a chance to see him, so like... it's probably like one of the easiest Chris Walker encounters, unless you just freak out and get stuck trying to jump in the vent, like I probably have done at times, but that is... I don't think that's an encounter with Chris Walker I've ever actually been caught yet. Also, brace yourself for another chase with Chris Walker here. You may need to practice this part, because you maybe might miss a climb or miss a jump. But we're going to vault over a desk here, and when we're going up the stairs ahead of the desk, we're immediately climbing over the staircase to our right. Just so we can avoid actually running past him, because he's going to be at the top of the stairs. So we're just going to climb over the railing on the right. Yeah, as you can see here. And then immediately turn right and just sprint down this corridor. You might just need to flick on night vision just to see these two barricades that you need to vault over. Thankfully, I could see that one. Reflecting. I don't know the word. I panicked. I took a wrong turning there. It felt like he was right behind me, but he wasn't. Also, this guy won't attack you. He's just having a nosy. Right, nothing really here that can kill you, I don't believe. Apart from maybe jumping to your death off of ledges, but none of the enemies here will kill you. They'll just keep grabbing at you and groping you. Which isn't very appropriate. Personal space. Yeah. Pretty messed up what's going on in this asylum, really. But I think at this point, almost everyone's dead, like the actual staff here. I'm assuming not that, I can't remember his name, but the dickhead that breaks Wayland Park's laptop. But you see him bleeding out at the end of Whistleblower. Oh yeah, when you jump down that hole, just do a U-turn and go down those stairs, because I sometimes just would go down into that dark corridor. Also, you might need a bit of night vision here. I tried to feel my way down this hole. And just try to use the little reflections off the walls to like feel my way down. I think I do flick it on, just because I think I do get a bit stuck. Yeah, I do. But I didn't need it too much. Oh yeah, no. Sometimes I do just sort of look all around me, just thinking, okay, wait, I have to go again here. But it's okay. Like, it's okay to think about where you have to go if you're not in any immediate danger. Yeah, there's nothing chasing us just now, so we do have time to think our path. Okay, go right here. And we're about to face Chris Walker again here. What I would do, personally, here... We have to turn on 2 valves. Go to the right path first. I find this more convenient, to be honest, because it's easier to lose him on the left side. So I'd rather just get this valve over and done with. So I'll just turn on this valve. And I think, again, like, I free him as. I would definitely recommend watching him and seeing his videos. He's definitely very skilled at this game. He did this, I think, without hiding, but what I did was I basically got his attention here. And then lead him into this room. I closed the door on him just so that I have time to hide him under the lockers. And then while he's searching the one I'm not in, I'll jump out while he's in the animation of searching the other locker and just leg it to the left path. And there's a little hole you can crawl through where you'll immediately lose him. Yeah. I say left path, but left path from where we entered. But yeah, once you come out of that tube, just go a little bit to the right, and there is a vault. You'll have to jump over there, so be careful you don't get stuck. He is fast, but not that fast. But yeah, just try and keep up the pace. Like, you can afford to get like stuck for like a split second, but just do not get stuck for too long. There we go. There's the second valve. I have noticed when doing this part here that Chris's behavioral patterns can vary. I can't remember what he does here in this recording. When we go through this hole, he'll always appear though in front of us. But sometimes he'll path to the right, or he'll keep on going forward. If he keeps on going forward, we'll just let him go forward for a bit and then just slowly, yeah, but he's gone to the right. So we'll just wait for him to walk down there a little bit. And we'll just leg out here. Luckily he doesn't even notice us, I don't think, here. Yeah, just run to the right and go down the ladder that was flooded before. But we've removed the flood with those valves. And I believe it's practically pitch dark down here, so you might need some night vision in this part down here. I try to just flicker it on enough to save my night vision as much as I can. But just in case you get a bit stuck and you can't see a vault that you're trying to jump over, just flick on your night vision just to get a feel of your bearings. Yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of confused as well. But there's lights you can see on the ceiling that kind of guide where you have to go. That you can see where your night vision off. So just look at, basically just look at the ceiling to know where you have to go. Yeah, that guy will attack us. I think it's... This game has a lot of moments that make you feel like you're in danger and they try to make you panic, but you're not. The game just likes to mess with you. I also do grab this battery in this little side chip here. Yeah, here. I wouldn't say this is a speed run. This is just a casual, insane walkthrough. Like, I played it safe walkthrough, but if you want to see like a proper skilled walkthrough, I'd recommend watching i3Mez because he definitely knows his shit with this game. But we're nearly in the mail ward chapter, but we currently have to explore the sewers just now. This chapter is... you considerably have to use a bit of night vision here because it's very dark. Don't use it here though, because you can see where you're going here. Just keep following this tube until the path splits, and take the right path. Because the left path will just lead to a grate in the wall, which is basically a dead end. So yeah, just take the right path here when it splits. And if it helps you remember, the right also means correct, so the right path is the right path. Also, yeah, there's a door behind us that I actually opened the other day and you get jump scared, which I don't think I've ever seen before. But yeah, just go through that door that we went through there. We just have basically, yeah, I kind of lost my bearings there, but yeah, when you jump off that ledge, you just have to climb up the ledge. It's literally right in front of the ledge you jumped off of. Then jump off that ledge, and then to your right somewhere, you'll see these set of stairs you have to go up. I just kept using my night vision to see them. Then when you go up the stairs, you just do a bit of a U-turn to the right, and you'll see this little light at the end of the hallway. And you'll be greeted with Chris Walker through here. Just be careful, like, this is a big flooded room. As you can see, there's a ladder. As you can see the light in the distance, you can see Chris Walker in the distance. Luckily, I think I have died once. Well, I have died once or twice here, but luckily I don't think I've ever been spotted while in the war. If you just keep to the outer edge, it just slowly go around from the left like I'm doing, he won't really spot you. But just slowly go around. I think he just spots you by default once you actually climb up onto the ledge. So don't really panic about that, but it is possible to miss his ladder. In one of my attempts, I missed his ladder like 3 times, but he never caught me, thankfully. Like, I got really lucky, but then ended up dying at a different point, but I don't know how I kept missing this ladder. I think I was just panicking because I missed it once, so I just kept trying to hurry every other time. But yeah, once you reach this ledge, you can either go up the stairs, but you can also climb up from the ledge. Take a bit of a step back just so that you can make that jump onto that ladder. And as we're on the male ward, there is a guy to chase us down here. He will be chasing you, but just try and juke him in here just so that you can actually get past him without getting hit. And he is pretty fast, so make sure you do know where you're going here. We need to like pause the video to see like the exact directions I took there. We have to, because I don't think my brain capacity can literally pick up the pathing there. I think it was left, right, left. Also, at the very end of that corridor, there's a document, but we're not. Well, not document, a recording. But we're not picking those up in this playthrough. So there's nothing really chasing us in a minute, so we're good for now. Yeah, I'm just yeah, I was just having to think about where I was going again there. Even after practicing several times, I think mentally I'm just panicking because I know the permadeath is at stake here. So I think I'm not thinking with a full deck while recording this. I'm pretty chill right now though, because this is already recorded. I couldn't possibly do this while playing at the same time. Yeah, so I did my nightmare stream so that I could actually chill and play it. But you'll immediately start getting chased here when you jump down this vent. So just immediately run down here and push this box out of the way. And then just open this door. You don't have to close it behind you, just keep on running. I don't think you even have to close this door behind you, but to be on the safe side, just close it. Just so you don't have to take a hit. And then immediately push this box out of the way. They are surprisingly slow to get through that door. And then go left here. Jump over these. And then go left again into this door. And then jump up through this vent. And then immediately go left as well when you drop off here. And we go right into this room. Fall over this. Go left. And then left again. Fall over that. And this could be a hard jump, so just be sure that you time it right. That'd be a very devastating part to die at. Yeah, and then just turn right here. Fall over that. Go left. Run through that door. Then go right, and then go left at the end of this corridor. Close this door behind you. You don't. I mean, you don't have to. You could take a hit here, but I'd rather just not take a hit. Like, you're not one of them, are you? I mean, how does he even know we were down here in the first place? We didn't say a word. Like, I knew from the get-go you couldn't trust this guy. Such a facepalm moment. You're like, finally someone's saying, oh, never mind.
He's a witness or whatever. You must be exhausted.
It's Nudie McAssface.
Buddy, the old 2 martini lunch? Have a little confab.
Confab.
Heavier than you look. A little cardio wouldn't kill you. Okay, here we go, arms and legs.
Aye, that's it. Save, let myself go. Cheeky bitch. Yeah, he's basically just an example of an experiment gone wrong. He's one of the many experiments that went out of control, like as one of the inmates tries to, what variants, tries to tell us about in a moment. But I think he actually was the asylum's doctor at one point.
I love the mountain air up here at night. You want to head out and take a stroll? Go ahead, I'll wait here. Come on, run free. I'm in no hurry. No? All right.
Cocktease.
Nose to the
Nose to the
grindstone, right this way.
grindstone, I like that. The dialogue's kind of drilled into my head at this point by the time they tried to do this. It made me laugh when I was watching PS5 Trophies video when he killed Traeger, and he's like, you think you can get in the way of our gold trophy? Is that Father Martin? He looks so different there. His teeth are less yellow.
Look, I'm not tongue any use anyway. Truth be told, I was just tired of looking downstairs.
Ew. Wouldn't you get blood all over your stamps then if you use a cow tongue? It'd be all dehydrated if it's cow.
Thanks so much for coming by. We'll begin your consultation in a moment. We'll just give it a second to wash up and...
yeah, this guy's crazy in case you didn't know.
no movies. And it'll give us a chance to talk.
I'll give you a chance to talk, maybe. You never shut up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Someone needs a wash.
You know, I'm a bit worried how much time you've been spending with Father Martin. I know...
I've not really been spending much time with him at all, really.
With all this holier-than-thou Bible thumping.
Oh god, honestly, if you want to see Bible thumping Traeger, you should see the next game.
Just be a little bit lazy.
I mean, oh yeah, he's totally crazier than you.
God died with the gold standard.
I very much agree.
Concrete faith now. You have to rob Paul to pay Peter. There's no other way. Murder.
Nope, like I said, I'm walked through. I'm agreeing with what you're saying here, so no need to explain. Let me go.
Well, then becomes a matter of faith. And that's what I'm here for.
To make you believe in life after love.
Believe.
Oh yeah. Oh, for some reason in my previous walkthrough, I thought he cut off 3 of my fingers, when he actually only does cut off 2. So never mind, he has a considerate queen. Because I did tell him to only cut off 2, but he's going to take off any. Actually, that fag that's around the screen is what it looks like when you run out of stamina in the second game.
We made a consumer to use it for that.
I just happened to notice.
This thing is gonna sell itself.
Gonna sell my fingers. Well, to be fair, the things people buy on eBay today, I wouldn't be surprised if it did sell. Yeah, just wiggle the hell out of these restraints. Very crap restraints. You get out of them so easily. Although I seem to be struggling to get out of them. Yeah, it's the right stick on PlayStation. But we don't need to cauterize them or bandage them or anything. We just need to throw up our Sunday lunch and we're all good. Just somehow get no blood on our camera. There you go, let's this guy being all like, oh, Traeger, oh, he's part of an experiment that went too well and they can't control it, oh yeah. And then, yeah, but basically, well, I frame it as actually, Duke's trigger for the gods here, but I basically hide from him and wait for him to piss off, and then I run away. Yeah, I kind of tested my luck, waiting around for so long there, but yeah. Just hide to the left of the door like I do here. I mean, if you want to follow my strategy, you don't have to do it this way, but this is how I do it. I think this is how PS5 Trophies did it too. But just wait for him to go towards that patient and just sneak out the room and run to the left. And then turn right and jump up through a vent here. Now, I do actually have a strategy here that I did devise. Okay, just push this out of the way. This part actually I learned from PS5 Trophies, to push this grate out of the way and then open the door just to prepare yourself for later. Although I did forget to open the door like a dumbass. But I want to get Traeger to spot me here, because this door here is open. Because I want him to chase me through this path. If he loses you, he can cut you off, but I want to make sure he's following me all the way through here. Don't get too close to him, just get close to him enough to get him to actually chase you. There he's chasing you now. So just follow this loop, go through that left door, and then go through this left door. Run around here. And then shut these twin doors on him. And then that should allow you plenty of time to push this other grate out the way and open these doors. I've tested this strategy a few times and it's worked for me practically every time. So I think it's a foolproof strategy. Oh, don't get stuck like I did there. And then climb up through that vent. If by any chance like you panic and you can't close that door in time, it's fine. Just do a full loop of the ward again and then close the doors on him. Yeah, just climb down through that vent and open these doors and it'll trigger him to spawn and break down that door when you pick up this key. But then run back through those twin doors we just opened. Close the door. You don't have to do this, of course, but this is how I do it. Then I basically just do the same thing I did before when he entered the other room. Just wait for him to barge in, path down a little, and then run through the door he just came in. There we go. He's just flexing his lovely peachy arse at us, and now we're out of here. They just leg it down this corridor, go left here. Sometimes I've gone right there, and then I realised here, like, for fuck's sake, why didn't I open the door? But it doesn't really matter, he didn't spot us anyway. And that is the end of Dr. Traeger. I did find him actually pretty hard to evade before, but yeah, just recently when I was practicing these chapters again, just to refamiliarize myself with it, I find that a strategy which is very consistent, because he always spawns in that exact same place when you jump through that vent. And if you can just get him to follow you, like, just make sure you don't lose him when he's chasing you, because he's bad for cutting you off. Make sure he's just definitely following you when you close the door behind you, because you don't want him to, like, sneak up behind you and smack you when you're pushing the grate out of the way. But yeah, we want to pull down that grate and climb up to the top of the elevator, and then climb down into here and run down these stairs. Squeeze into this gap in the wall. Just run to the end of this room. There is a door there, even though the room's in black. But just look for that open door prompt. And go right here, and then we'll see Father Martin here. You might use night vision here. It's a bit dark. I need to use it just to make sure I'm not getting stuck in anything. But just, yeah, just look for the square prompt to open that door there. Well, on PlayStation anyway. And now we're in the shitter. To go out through the left side and then down the right side of this corridor, and we'll see this kitchen that's on fire. And this guy's all like, oh, no one cares about if you've forgotten Lunatic, so I'm burning the whole place down. But we haven't got time for that. We're playing on insane. We haven't got time for chit chat. Now, the strategy I actually used here, because I kind of struggled with this chapter, I have to give full credit to i3MZ for this strategy, because everything I do here is what he did. So I just gotta give full credit to him, because I have done this chapter a few times, but I feel like I can be bad for dying at it and getting caught. But everything I do here is exactly what he does in his walkthrough, and it just worked perfectly for me. So just a full shout out to him. So basically what we did is when we went through that hole in the wall, we just ran straight forward, and then we went straight right down that corridor. We're getting Chris Walker's attention after we pulled that switch. Juke him around that laundry basket. Run out that door, go right here, and book it straight for this other shimmy wall. And then the other lever will be in here for the sprinklers. And by the time we go back to that wall, he'll have pathed off a little. And there's a guy bathing a dead body and a bloodbath there, because why not, I suppose? It's a mental health asylum. I guess it's just like clockwork, is it? But yeah, when you climb through here, he'll be this little door to our right here. He'll be hovering there somewhere. We gotta get his attention. Yeah, and we'll just kind of like lip him around here. Fortunately, we do seem to lose him here pretty early, so we don't seem to have any bother just going in this little room to flick the switch on the left and shimmy into here. So I got kind of lucky that we lost him there, because sometimes if he's still chasing me here, I have to lead him all the way through to that shimmy point. then wait for him to path off, and then sneak back in and hit that switch. But I got a bit lucky there. And now we can actually go through the kitchens without flames. We get jump scared by the guy that was talking to us before. He's like, how fucking dare you? I said I want to burn it all. He's absolutely fuming. Okay, now we're on the courtyard part. This is the part where you'll definitely need a lot of your night vision for. But for this first part, you won't really need it. Just remember to go to your left and just look for the light that seems to highlight a door. And that's the shed. Where we'll get the key from. Pick up the key, and then as soon as you exit here, just look for another light in the distance that looks like it shapes the door. Yeah, that's it there. Just head towards that. If you get stuck or anything, don't worry. There's nothing that can harm you here. And I think we first see the wall rider here in a moment. Well, I put on the night vision here because I can't see a door that's right in front of me, apparently. And thankfully the wall rider doesn't actually attack us here because I got stuck. So, yeah, we do see him for the first time there, but he doesn't actually try to kill us there. Yeah, and you use your night vision here because there's a lot of jumps you need to make here, so you could risk it if you want, if you're really that ballsy, but just use your night vision here just to be on the safe side because you don't want to accidentally mistime a jump by like a millisecond because that'd be a very annoying way to die at this point in the game. So if you've been trying to save all your night vision to not use up a camera battery throughout the game, just save it all up for this part because this part and the female ward, I feel like it's where it's needed most. Yeah, there's a big jump to make there, so I just flickered it back on. You just walk off that. I didn't bother using night vision there because I know that I wouldn't die from that drop. I also misjudged where some boxes were here. But you can get a feel for it. You don't have to worry too much because there's nothing that can kill you there, so you can take your time getting up on those boxes. Also, I do get a little bit lost here, so I use a bit more night vision than I should have. I'm mistaken these little steps for being the set of stairs that we need to go up. And then I start panicking and flickering my flashlight on off and off. I'm like, fuck, where am I going? And I'm going back the way I came in. Yeah. Ah, silly Steven. I'm called Steven, by the way. But there we go, we're going the right way now. But don't panic here, because nothing can kill you at this point. And yeah, as you can see, I'm getting stuck on everything. And we'll get a screen that... You'll see this in Insane, like the game says it's saving, but it's not. Trust me, it's not. Once you jump down here, Chris Walker will be lurking about out here, but just do the same thing as we did before. He doesn't really seem to see very well out here. But do the same thing you did before in the sewers, just try and keep to the outer edge. I get a bit stuck on a wall here, but yeah, just keep to like the outer edges of this courtyard and you'll see us. He literally stared right at us there and didn't see us. He doesn't seem to have very good vision in this chapter. But yeah, just head towards this beaming light over here with the two little gas tanks. And climb up onto them. And we've got another wall to shimmy along here. Just keep flicker my vision on and off just to see where I'm at in my shimmy process. Progress. Yeah, when you see those little pallets down there, just jump down onto them. You'll take like damage here, but by the time that you encounter Chris Walker here, you'll have recovered from it. But yeah, you'll see this little gazebo. I think that's what it's called, that gazebo thing. We just went past it, but I had my night vision off, so we wouldn't see it. Okay, we'll just get his attention. Turn on your night vision just so you can see the gazebo. Just kite him around that. That's the strategy I did learn from I3MS as well. Just kite him around that. Take your time going around it, don't sprint around it, because sometimes you can get stuck, as I learned the hard way the other day. If you like run around that, try and like not hug it too much. Try and like go wide around it, go around it slowly, because the other day I ran around it, and after I ran around it, he was literally waiting for me at the other side and killed me. So yeah, don't go around it too fast, like don't hug it too tightly. So yeah, we're now accessing the female ward. It's very dark in this chapter. But basically, you could get a feel for where you have to go here when the corridors have a light at the end of them. That's where you have to go. Just shimmy through these shelves here. there's 2 potential enemies that can kill you in this chapter as well. There's one guy that's always lurking about where you have to get these 3 fuses for the laundry chute, which is a bit annoying because it's also very dark. So you have to keep using your night vision and make sure you can see where he's coming from. I also take a wrong turning here, excuse me. We do not go up these stairs. But luckily we're not in any immediate danger, so we can take time to make mistakes here. Yeah, when you see that guy, just be not like, oh, all of you, oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, once you see him, just turn left and go up these stairs. Yeah, and obviously take a left there, not the right that I took there. Oh, we ran past where I had to go there. As soon as you go through that door, immediately turn left. I ran past it. And then vault over that. And climb it through here. And now we're at the part where we have to collect the 3 fuses. There is a guy lurking in this area, but just climb through those 2 windows there. Run to the end of this corridor. Turn right. And go through this door. And there'll be a fuse in this room to our left. From the most part, I always see this guy. Like, after we come out of this room, he'll appear to our left here. He always seems to appear here whenever I do the strategy. But just kite him around this desk. And then close the door on him. That's what I do here. Just to stall him a little bit. To buy us time to get the other 2 fuses. Then just go back in the way we came and go through this door to our left. And I think we go left again. And then go right. Just like on your night vision here because it is very dark. And then go, you could go left or right here, but I chose to go right first. There's something we have to vault over here, so just bear that in mind. Yeah, and the fuse is just to our left. You could be lurking in the hallways, but there's tables in these rooms to juke him around and things to vault over. But if you're quick enough, you can grab both the fuses before he appears, that's what I try to do here. I got that one fuse, ran to the opposite room. Grab the other fuse. This guy will start walking towards you and following you. I don't know if he hurts you or not. I'm pretty sure he does, but just keep your distance from him. Just grab the other fuse. I have to get this guy to see me because sometimes he does appear here, but I must have like lost him before. But I try to get him to see me here. Yeah, there he is. I just want to kite him around a bit because I don't want him to disturb me when I'm putting the fuses in. So I lure him over here just so I can shut him in this room. Just kite him around this desk. I'm basically just trying to stall him so that I have time to put the fuses in. Jump over that again, and I got stuck out of there. Alright, and then go left. And then left again. And then go right, and then shut this door behind you too, just to stall him even further. And that should give you enough time to put the 3 fuses in the laundry chute. And then hit the switch. Yeah, and then just go out through the left. And I also got a bit lost again here. I do apologize. But again, you're not in any immediate danger. I mean, there is a guy lurking about nearby, but luckily I didn't really encounter him until I figured out where I was going. Yeah, we jump down here. And I actually did go the right way at first, but I just start panicking and go the wrong way. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I was going to go the right way, but then I panicked and did a U-turn. Yeah, we don't go this way. No, go back down, Stephen. What are you doing? Yeah, there we go. It's twigged to me that we're like, oh yes, we need to go to the laundry chute to get the key. It's crazy what the mind does to you when you're panicking. Right, once you pick up the key, this guy will actually come through this door. He will attack you if you take too long, but if you're quick enough, you won't even have to take a hit from him. And just go back up those stairs. And we can go up to another floor now that we've got the elevator key. And we'll have another set of stairs that are broken that we have to jump across. Ah! Yeah, there's an opening to the right there. At the top of those stairs. Yeah, and you have to go immediately right again. Again, I got a bit lost. Again, just to remind you, this will also be posted without commentary if anyone just wants to watch my gameplay and just enjoy the story rather than me talking over it. Also, I think it's scripted to fall through that hole. I always fall through it anyhow. But nevertheless, just climb up onto those. I think they're bunk beds. I don't actually know. Yeah, they must be. Make sure you don't fall down this hole again, because in my Nightmare live stream I fell down that hole like 3 times. Like, film me once, shame on you. Film me twice, shame on me. Oh yeah, don't go through that door. It's locked. We might go left here after going out that door, but oh, never mind. I do twig. I do go the right way. You just follow the wall rider. I think the game is making you feel like you shouldn't go that way, but yeah, I do go that way. And then go to the end of that corridor. Yeah, you want to find the door that shuts in itself, the twin doors that shut in itself. Ignore the twins, they won't harm you. But just don't go walk right up to them, because they'll hit you if you walk right into them. But just go to the back room at the right, go through the door, shimmy along here, and we're going to lose our camera just now. But fortunately, the whole time we lose it, we don't really need it, so... all the way reaches for it, like, but it's literally a mile out of reach. It's like, no, maybe if I just stretch my arm a lot further. I mean, unless you're... I can't think of the character's name from The Incredibles, you're definitely not catching that. So just follow that path around those beds into this shower room until you find this little hole to drop down. Now remember, you jumped down because I panicked here in my nightmare stream. Remember, you jumped down from a laundry room and on top some lockers. So remember, when you're running back, if you find a room full of lockers, to climb onto lockers, because it didn't dawn on me that was our way back out. Because when you pick up your camera here, you're immediately going to start getting chased, so be prepared to run as soon as you pick up your camera. Yeah, just keep going forward. I mean, obviously go around the desk first and vault over this. Just zigzag in and out of these little shelves. Your camera will glitch here, which kind of throws me off at times. You go left here through this doorway, and then left again, and then right. Vault over this railing, go left again, and then left again. And then we're in the locker room. Just climb on the lockers. And then climb back into the other locker room. And then that's to survive that encounter. And now we're basically just climbing back up the floor that collapsed before. Why is this? The Hilltop Mausoleum from Medieval. Why are the floors collapsing on us? I know the inmates near have gone berserk. I didn't know the building had. Yeah, also make sure to put on your night vision there, because there is a jump there that you could potentially miss if you forget to put on your night vision. Yeah, I tried to open that door there, but now instead go the other way. Yeah, jump across this and just walk off this ledge. Don't jump off in case you actually overestimate the jump and fly to your death.
Only one way out. Only one way.
Oh, also, yeah, you're about to get chased by Chris Walker here. And I actually died here in one of my insane attempts today. Because I forgot that Chris Walker chases here and I panicked. But, yeah, just keep on sprinting here when he appears until you see like a door open on your left. Immediately go through that door and climb up through the vent. Yeah, fortunately he doesn't see me there, so he doesn't even start chasing me. Yeah, go to your right, don't go left like I did there. And there's a very rude dead police officer waiting for us at the end of the tunnel, blocking our way. Like, could you not have died somewhere more convenient? It's so rude. Yeah. I love how shady that push felt. The key to the house of God is behind the light in the theater. Yes. And yeah, even with them telling me those instructions, I'm like, what, where? And for some reason, I seem to have trouble getting through this door. There's nothing blocking my path. I'm just getting stuck. Right, so we seem to have passed a lot of the more difficult parts of the game so far. So if you've gotten to this point, it's looking very promising for you. But just keep on trying. I wouldn't give your hopes up too much yet, because I've died literally the last second on Outlast 2, so even if it's looking hopeful, you can only really feel hopeful once you actually have the trophy, because like, there's absolutely no checkpoints. Even if you mess up at last second, you're starting all over again. It's a very unforgiving difficulty mode. But you've done well if you've made it to this point. Yeah, for some reason I can't see a vault that's right in front of me here. Yeah, I seem to be overthinking a lot on this, but never mind, we figured out. Yeah, just follow the exit sign and then go to the left of it. And then go left again to this door. Sorry if my directions aren't the greatest. I'm trying to get them as best as possible. Yeah, don't follow all the way to the end of the corridor like I did here. Those set of stairs went past there is what we have to go up. But I, for some reason, checked this door. You wouldn't believe I've played this game several times. I don't know why I keep acting like I don't know this game at all. Yeah, there was a door that wasn't open before, but we need to trigger this jump scare to get someone to come out of this door that wasn't open before. Then we have to go through that door. Grab the key to the house of God. And then we'll have to climb over that balcony and jump down. One of the twins will come through this door. He won't attack you if you just stay away from him. But I do know that they kill you if you... I don't know if they always do. But if you walk right into them, they do kill you. I don't think they kill you at the part that's coming up in a moment. That I won't spoil with the priest. Yeah, and I take forever to find the guy with the key. As I do. But I think it looks good though, for like a no commentary version, how it looks like I'm actually taking the time to explore. I'm somehow taking the time to explore in a insane walkthrough. Yeah, and just fall over that and jump down, you won't fall to your death. Just hide, wait for them to come through. I don't think you even need to hide here, but I just play it safe, as I do. Yeah, that very naked man walks out the door, trying to get me demonetized. Right, yeah, you just run down that corridor and go right. Now we got that key. We've opened up another level in the elevator. And for some reason I got lost here in my stream the other day. I just could not figure out that I hadn't tried to open that door yet. I tried to open every other door but that one. And I was thinking, like, why are all these doors locked? And they weren't all locked. For some reason, I just couldn't comprehend that I didn't open that door. But once you go through that door, just go forward and left a bit through that door, and then go through to the left of that one as well. And then I get a bit stuck there, thinking I have to go in a pool room. I did see this little shimmy wall at the end of the corridor. I don't think anything can kill you. Obviously, I get a bit stuck again here, but towards the middle of that corridor, there'll be like a lot of rooms with people praying in them. But there'll be one room where there's an open window. But again, I get a bit lost here again. Yeah, I checked the wrong room. I don't think any of these guys will hurt you. Stay clear of them just to be on the safe side, but I don't think any of them bother you. You shimmy across here. We are about to have another encounter with Chris Walker in a moment. And this very encounter is actually where I died in my first insane attempt, and then in my second attempt I got the trophy, the Lunatic trophy. But it was so annoying how I missed out on it. I was basically hiding from Chris Walker and I thought he'd actually gone away. I got out too early and he smacked me in the face. Yeah, so he's basically thinking he's freed us all by sacrificing himself, but yeah,
You
it's...
alone shall escape the tower. This is your penultimate act of witness. The promise of the prophets was always freedom from death. And here it is. You will watch and record my death, my resurrection. And together we will be free. You are no longer in any danger. We fixed the elevator. It will take you to freedom. We will all of us be free.
Don't believe him there. We are in some danger still. Don't let him think you've got your trophy yet. But yeah, he's been burnt at the stake here. Not the stake, he's been crucified. Well, he's dead, he has been burnt. God, it's a shame that he thought he had to do that to himself, but yeah, the twins won't hurt us there. Guess because it's on his orders. But yeah, when we climb through this vent, we're immediately going to be getting chased by Chris Walker. But what I do is I run to the corridor to my right and go into the girls' bathroom, which is the first door on the right. I just put my night vision to make sure, but just close the door on him and just hide in that one open cubicle at the back of the room. Sometimes he won't search in here, and sometimes he'll just keep on going. He does actually barge in here, but he doesn't come in here, thankfully. He doesn't look at this cubicle. This is always what I do, and it works for me. Just be a bit patient. Just give him time to actually path off. When you hear him walking down here and busting down other doors, you're safe to come out. I came out too early in my first attempt, and I died there. And I was so annoyed. But then about an hour later, I tried again and got the trophy. And just run to the end of that corridor, go into that door. And then just turn left, and you'll see a vending machine lighting up a vent you have to go through. And we've done the hardest parts of the game so far. The lab chapter is not really that hard, to be honest. There's a couple of jumps that you might need to be careful with that you don't miss. And just make sure you know where you're going when being chased by the ball rider a couple of times. But other than that, you should be fine. I don't think I had much trouble with this in my initial playthrough. But yeah, to get this far in the game and die, it can be quite devastating, so... But if you've gotten this far, honestly, like, you could definitely do it. Also, I just look behind me just because why not? I also get a bit lost again here after we talk to, I think it's Wernicke, the guy in the wheelchair. Because I confuse his office with a different room, and I run all the way back to the start, so apologies that I get lost again here. But again, it's during a part where we're not being pursued, so thankfully. Because it's mostly like the parts where we're getting pursued where I actually memorized the paths I had to go. That's the parts where it's really important, really. You can afford to dilly-daddle with the parts you're not being pursued because you're not in danger. Basically, we're going towards this dark passage here until these sirens go off and immediately double back on yourself because you've initiated a chase with the wall rider. So, yeah, the path you just came here does immediately go all the way back. And Chris Walker will attack you here as you go through this door, but it's scripted. He's going to grab you here no matter what. So don't worry. You haven't messed up. You've not died. But I guess the wall rider just has a mutual enemy with you because the wall rider is trying to kill you, but he decides, I guess, he hates Chris Walker more, so he absolutely rips him to shreds. It's sort of think how he is meant to terrorize this whole game. He's like the Mr. X of this game. And the wall rider just rips him to shreds like it's nothing. But yeah, but get ready to run because the wall rider is like, okay, you're next now, bitch. Like, I've done enough for you for one day. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't chase us here, but he will chase us in a moment. Oh, and then I obviously can't determine direction because I am going the complete opposite direction of where he's telling me to go from. Yeah, he's in this room. I obviously can't tell the directions very well. Man, I just got a cheeky tea bag there. Basically bioweapons. How do you know you could trust me? I've literally just showed up out of nowhere. Well, I guess I look human, so probably knows he can trust me. Yeah, just wait for this door to open. Now we have to go kill Bill. Yeah, I get lost here and I run back to the beginning of the segment for some reason. I've done this part several times. I've never gotten lost here before, so I don't know why I decided to get lost here. But I'm thinking like, okay, this is the start of the segment. Why the hell am I here? And then I run past where we have to go again. As I do. I'm going to leave all this in unedited because I don't want anyone thinking I'm... I just feel like a bit unauthentic editing my insane walkthrough footage. I'm best leaving it all in so people knows it's not been tampered with and I didn't die in an insane walkthrough. So I'm just going to leave it all in unedited, even though I look a pillock passing where I have to go twice. Thinking like, where's the right way to go? But luckily we're not being pursued while I'm figuring it out. But yeah, it's literally right next to where we exited that room. Yeah, there, I just teabagged there. There's yeah, I know, I fucked up. What of it? But yeah, the room is literally right next to where we were just talking to, yeah, that professor in the wheelchair. But I just started panic, thinking, oh fuck, where the hell am I going? But... and that is like another door, literally just like that one. Next to his room. And it's like a little cafeteria here. I didn't feel exploring there just there, but there might be stuff in there that you need to pick up. Let's go into that corridor, go left. And then through this door as well. And don't stop here, because when you see the wall rider show up there, he is actually chasing you, so... just keep on going up these stairs. And then you lose him in this elevator. For now. God, those sirens, oh no, I was gonna say they've probably gone off for weeks now, but now we made them go off. Yeah, and we actually start the game here with a lot more alive people. I can tell you, when you play Whistleblower. But yeah, we take the right path here. There's like a left and right path here, but go right first. So we have to turn this valve and immediately just go back the way we came. I think... I don't think I've ever been caught by the wall rider here, but some chase music starts playing, so I'm assuming he's chasing you. And now we have to cut the electricity to his life support. Yeah, just go back the way we came there. This game definitely gives me such Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8 vibes, but I'd say this is probably a bit spookier just because, well, the overall atmosphere and theme of the game is just a lot more graphic. I think Resident Evil is a bit more teen friendly, if that makes sense. I think Outlast is definitely a lot more very adult. Yeah, we're just going to left path now. Just don't stop moving, run up the stairs, go through those barrels. So we are being chased by the Walrider. And you just keep on going through that door, and you'll see these sets of stairs to go up. There's a lot of stairs here. Be patient. Price of the Walrider being a transparent ghost, you can't just zoom up to us. But I'm not complaining. And we've got a big jump to make here, so make sure you actually make this one. I think the next time we don't make that jump no matter what, because there's a cutscene where the Walrider catches us. Yeah, this is probably the only time in the chapter you probably need night vision, just make sure you don't get stuck in anything. Going around that corner there, because it's very dark in that corner. I just used it there to be on the safe side, but make sure I didn't get stuck. But that's probably the only time you'll need night vision in this chapter. Because it's a very lit chapter. Right now we've turned off Billy's life support. Well, we've unplugged him basically. But now we have to actually switch him off at the terminal. And we'll try to jump across here, but we'll get caught no matter what by the Walrider. But as soon as we regain control, just leg out the door that it spawns us facing. Right, just shimmy through those barrels and run down the stairs. Run straight to the terminal in the middle and hit that button in the middle, and as soon as you hit that button, the Lunatic trophy is yours, like, at the end of the playthrough, because absolutely nothing more can kill you now. You basically just have to limp your way to victory here. Yeah, it's not looking too good for pulling Miles here. Basically, we're the new host for the Walrider now, so you know what that means. New objective, get out. Yeah, not too good of an ending for poor old Miles after everything he's been through. It's a horrid ending. You would think the nightmare is over, but Whistleblower has a good ending, to be fair. In a way, it's actually a good... It makes this game have a good ending, because it kind of shows that what Miles did wasn't for nothing. Because Whale only saying the message in the first place actually does get out alive and tells the story. So what Miles went through tonight wasn't for nothing. Although, potentially it was, because he didn't need to call Miles in if he was able to get out. But to be fair, Waylon did have a lot of circumstances that he shouldn't have been able to get out of, but fate was on his side. So I don't blame him for calling in a second-hand man. A right-hand man, even. Second-hand man. I don't know why I said that like you bought him on eBay. But yeah. A very shocking end. I was so devastated to see this was the ending when I first played it.
You have become the host.
I've seen that, like, I was thinking of doing like a charity stream at some point. I've seen the i3MZ did a Outlast Gauntlet where he plays Outlast Whistleblower and Outlast 2 on Insane, and if he dies on any of the games, he has to go straight back to the start of Outlast 1. I don't think I could do that, but I admire your dedication, seriously. But thank you so much for watching. I'll also be posting this with no commentary. I'll post my Whistleblower content in the same video. I'll edit in afterwards. But if you're still watching till now and you're enjoying what you see, feel free to subscribe and put a like. I also do have another YouTube channel called Steven's YTPs where I make YouTube poop content. I don't know if you knows what those are, but those of you do, you do. I also have a Twitch channel called MapleFarm7 with no spaces. I try to keep my streams to Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, provided I have anything on certain days. It can vary, but that's the schedule I try to keep to. 6 PM UK time. And I do have a Patreon if anyone wants to support me. So, because YouTube doesn't always like to support me in those areas. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll just let these credits roll now. But, hope you all enjoy. And thank you so much to Red Barrel for succeeding in making me shit my pants playing this game. It's definitely... It's rewarding when you get those trophies at the end, but god, it isn't half a stressful journey. But thank you all so much for watching. Take care. Hello everyone and welcome back to the following day, where I played Whistleblower this morning and I just live streamed this afternoon, so I've just gotten around to time to post-commentate this now, at 11 at night. I've not had a chance to eat my dinner today yet, but yeah, we're playing Whistleblower on Insane. It took me a while to actually get this Bowelwhistler trophy because after getting Lunatic, I think after I platinumed Outlast 2, I think I took a break from this game for a while before I actually tried getting the Bowelwhistler trophy in this game because I felt like I wasn't familiar with this one, so I kind of chickened out. But you do get the hang of this one pretty quick, because even if you do die at a certain point, well, you know, just practice the chapters you were struggling with. It is a bit mazy at times, this DLC, but if you struggle at certain parts, just practice them through chapter select. But once you know the chapters very well, and you happen to die silly at any points, I did die a couple of times earlier attempting this, in very stupid ways, and twice was at the Gluskin segment, so it was kind of annoying. It was towards the end, but I achieved it about 4th time lucky. Yeah, we're currently being abused by the staff. All because we got caught exposing our secrets to Miles, so they're punishing us by putting us into confinement.
Sounds like real trouble.
But we actually worked here. We're playing as Wayland Park here, but we have the same voices. Miles. But certainly Jack, did you see his bicep later on? Oh yeah. Yeah, they're talking about Billy Hope there. The test subject at the end of the initial game. But yeah, it's less than an hour long if you're hurrying through this DLC. I'm looking forward to actually redoing my insane walkthrough of Outlast 2 because I want to see if I can still do it easily. Well, it wasn't easy. God, Outlast 2 was definitely a challenge to platinum. But yeah, we're currently just sending out our email to Miles. Yeah, for the first 10 minutes of this, you're not really in any danger because a lot of it's just cutscenes and you just have to press the odd button and walk out of the odd room. And when you die, you go straight back. You don't go straight back to the very beginning. You go back until after this cutscene, where this douchebag knocks you out. But practically the very beginning.
They've paged for you 3 times already. There's something urgent at the engine.
Report to the main console.
Christ, Wayland, hurry up. They're waiting on you.
You basically see them pulling in Gluskin here
They've got Gluskin
to
out.
test experiments,
Review
Wall
ready.
Rider
Functional imaging is
experiment on him.
ASL. We got a patient 30 seconds out and we're blind inside his head.
Call into the chamber, ask them to delay.
No, I don't need another performance evaluation. Mr. Park here is going to have us up and running before we even know it. Right, Mr. Park?
Are we happy, Mr. Park? I'm gonna look you in the face if you don't answer. I think it's the same guy.
Are we happy, Mr. Park?
No, we can hear him. No.
Steve? fMRI is still dark.
That's weird. You do feel somewhat sorry for Gluskin here when they first bring him in, but he's nuts when you see him later.
Considerable dedication.
Well, it's actually kind of ironic saying that because he keeps hacking off nuts.
Fuck me, they're bringing him in.
But there he is. Jackbooted fucks. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean not my mic there. Yeah, you do feel kind of bad for him there. 'Cause obviously, he was showing some trauma there.
Don't let them. You! I know you can stop this. You have to help me. You have
Hey, calm yourself. This is a high security.
It's all right, Agent. Mr. Park was just surprised.
Yeah, he's definitely very jacked though, like foie.
Take your seat. Quickly, Mr. Park.
Why was that officer getting mad at me for looking super shocked? What a dick.
Put him in the engine. 5 seconds. 4, 3.
Arterial spin labeling is back online.
Good.
Positioning imaging plan.
You're finished, Mr. Wayland Park. You can leave. Don't expect anything but honesty in my review of your performance.
Well, I did amazingly, so I'm sure your honesty will be enchanting. I keep forgetting this douchebag's name, but I just keep calling him a smutty prick. But basically, he's like the head of this place. He keeps getting surprised say to start the game that we're still alive. He's like, just fucking die already, bitch.
Mr. Wayland Park, consulting contract 8208. Software engineer with a level 3 security clearance.
He also forgets to have eyes here.
Graduated cum laude from Berkeley, but still somehow not smart enough to realize that the last thing a fly ought to do in a spider's web is wiggle.
That is just
Not
rude.
dumb enough
I hope you're
to
paying
think
for that.
Borrowed laptop, onion router, and firewall patch would be enough to fool the world's leading supplier of biometric security. Stupid, Mr. Park. More than stupid. In fact, that was crazy.
That's ironic.
We're going to have you committed. Mr. Park, will you willingly submit to forced confinement? Did you hear that, Agent?
He said yes, Mr. Blair.
Great. Oh,
It's hard to tell if he said yes or not because we're
did you hear
constantly
Mr.
silent.
Wayland Park volunteer for the morphogenic engine program?
That's what I heard, Mr. Blair.
He's brave indeed, Wayland. The Murkoff Corporation and the Onward March of Science both appreciate your bravery and sacrifice.
You cheeky bitch.
Maybe you could administer Mr. Park here a light anesthetic.
Yeah, I don't get this here. I lay out a stick. Anesthetics but numb the pain. False advertisement. Whistleblower. Yeah, as you can see, a good chunk of this first fifth of the game, you're not really in any danger because most of it's just cutscenes. But when you die, at any point in the game, this is basically the point right here that you keep getting bit back to. You don't have to play all that part, it just happened a moment ago again. On Outlast 2 though, it literally just puts you back to the main menu when you die. It doesn't even like checkpoint you back at the very beginning, it literally just throws you back to the main menu, acting like you weren't playing at all. Yeah, thankfully the Wall Rider decided to attack this guy next to us rather than us right now. Wayland has a lot of near misses in this game. Almost get a general's cut off, but gets conveniently saved by a random patient. How we break ourselves out of a cooker because we have mega arms that can bust through bricks. And also, yeah, we have a video camera just like Miles. And thankfully this variant is kind enough to let us out. Yeah, when I, not too long ago, got my trophy for completing this on Insane, I actually died right here. Yeah, this, the wall rider, I think it was the wall rider killed me, or this guy by the door. I actually can't remember, but I did die right here. But then my second time, I succeeded.
Fucking, I'll open you up. Open you up and show you. You wait right there.
Oh, you considerate queen, thank you. Yeah, you're going to get attacked by the wall rider here, but just run past him and go into the door that's left of him, and you'll immediately stop chasing him. As you will see. And we see a bit of a one of many disturbing scenes in this DLC. Considering it's shorter and it's just a DLC, there's much more graphic scenes in this than there is in the actual game. I spent most of this graphic cutscene just staring at this guy's face.
It's always healthy to express yourself.
There's two of the same models.
You've been bottled up too long and you might do something you regret. No. You're gonna lose. Too good for the likes of us. Think you're different? Something special?
No, look.
Are no
You guys seem like lovely guys. Can I get past now?
Now, get the fuck out of here before I change my mind.
Okay. Good talk. You guys seem absolutely... Yeah, this guy will chase you, but as soon as you go through this door and just kite around these bookshelves and go through this door, he usually stops chasing you by the time you're in this room. But yeah, for some reason I got lost there when I was doing my Nightmares live stream. Because also, yeah, I was AFK there when I went towards that vent and sort of lost my distortion. I think I went to have a sip of tea or something. I can't remember what distracted me there. They're also talking about calling in the National Guard here, but they're all like, oh no.
We don't even know the radio works.
We don't want to publicize our bad doings, so yeah. See. He said something here, something attention is public attention.
Outside help doesn't come without outside.
Yeah, outside help doesn't come with outside protection. That's why they want outside help, because they don't want to bring attention to what they've been doing. Yeah, Murkow's one fucked up company. You basically just keep turning left, 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 left here, and then hit switch, and this variant is going to smack this doctor's face off of this window. And I've got a bit of a migraine right now, so it's kind of not helping take my mind off it, seeing him get his head smashed against that wall. So thank you very much. Luckily I did just take some aspirin. Also, yeah, sometimes it takes a while for that cutscene to end, but it's hard for me to judge there. I just kept spamming square till it let me open the door. And yeah, you just come out that door and just keep going right, right, right now. Because he basically opened the elevator for you. And then turn right here. Follow this guy down the corridor and then turn left. And then climb up these boxes. And then turn right and jump down here. And we are about to encounter a very lovely man here that doesn't want to chainsaw us alive and eat us. I mean, he microwaves the guy's head here, but that's just his way of showing love, as he says. Like, can't remember this guy's name, but yeah, he's a cannibal. We don't actually end up killing this guy, we just get away from him and we don't see him for the rest of the game. I guess he's assumed alive, unless the military have just killed him off screen. I know, right? That's his idea of foreplay, blowing their head off. I think he took the term blowing someone off quite too literally. Oh yeah, and also I lost my bearings here and had to keep flicking on night vision. There isn't actually an achievement for not reloading a battery when doing this on Insane, but that's because the game forces you to at one point. Because when you get your camera back after getting away from Gluskin, you automatically have no charge in your battery and need to reload. But also, yeah, when you climb over that wall there, you'll be greeted by that cannibal. But just run straight to the end of the corridor, turn left, go straight to the end of that corridor, and turn right. And then turn right again, jump through this broken window. I use night vision to find my way through it, and then jump through that door to the left of it, and then jump through this vent. And just turn right and go down this corridor. There's actually 2 rooms that this key can be in. I got it from the bathroom here, but there's also a room, which I'll show in this video actually, to the right, that you could also get the same key for the handcuffs. Yeah, that guy there. If you didn't get it from the bathroom, you can get them off of him. Come out of there, turn left, turn right, and then run straight to the end of that corridor. You will possibly, yeah, you will be getting chased by the cannibal here. Just run straight to the end of the corridor and climb back over these. Pull this door and desk. And handcuff him and get through the door. Just go down those stairs. And yeah, it's scripted. He has made a jump scare you here and put you in this cooker. But as soon as you regain control of him, just turn around and just mash square to break through the bricks. You stay there and cook!
And cook.
You don't have to be too quick to do that, because I remember on my Nightmare stream, I actually kind of stared into space for the first few seconds of being in there, and I still broke out in time. But yeah, immediately as soon as you bust out, just go straight up this ladder to your right. And just climb up this hole in the wall too. And just turn right until you see these boxes that you can climb up. Also, his voice sounded very familiar. It sounded a lot like Blake when he dies in Outlast 2. Don't know if it's the same audio files or not, but you had to shimmy along this wall. Yeah, as you can see, there's some boxes to climb up there at the end. Yeah, Whistleblower on Insane, like if you do die at any point, it can be annoying if it happens over and over, but it's definitely not too daunting because it's a very short DLC. And obviously, yeah, you just climb through this vent that is open. There's 2 vents there, but there's one that's open, one that's locked. But Outlast 2's very heart attack inducing. Trying to play that on Insane. And yeah, it's pretty obvious where you have to go here and then turn left when it gets a bit dark. At least I think you have to go left. Yeah, you go left, right, and then left. Oh, actually, no, you go right, and then right again. And then the cannibals start chasing you, but then go back into that room with the table, kite him round the table, and then run into the library again, turn right, and then left, and then left, and then left again. Jump over this desk, and you should escape him once you've gone through this shimmy wall. And then just go left in through that door and then enter this door. And yeah, just all those cellophane walls, just go through all the gaps of cellophane walls. You're not in danger there, so you can take your time to find those, as you can see in the video. If you want to just like pause the video and just follow it strictly if I'm going too fast, but just go through this door here, and then the door to the right of it. This guy won't attack you, he's just ready to scare you. I think if I remember rightly, oh no, that must be one of my failed attempts, but I got in that locker by accident. One of my failed attempts. Yeah, just go through the door to your left there, and then to your other left. Yeah, I don't know why I had a hard time comprehending. Oh, it's not to your other left, sorry. It's the end of this corridor. Yeah, I don't know why my brain just sort of farted there. I mean, it farted again there, but like when I was playing it, I got a bit confused. Okay, you have to run towards him to just get him in a chase with you, and then I just do a U-turn and run straight to the end of this corridor and go into the room to the right. I shut the door behind me, and I just crouch next to it. There could be other ways to do this, but this is the way I found effective. And I just crouch by the door waiting for him to burst through it. Depending on how fast you are, you might be waiting longer. Also, thanks for saying I stink, Mr. Cannibal. But yeah, once you burst through the door, just immediately run out the door and go back down the corridor until you're at that door that's literally right by that blinking red light. Go through there, just like on your night vision, just so you can see where the vent is and jump up through the vent. just crawl to the end. Well, crawl as hard as you can until you fall through that hole, but immediately go through this door because he's going to start barging through the one to your right and go through the shimmy wall. Go through the door to the right of it, and then to the other right. Then turn left and go straight down this corridor. Then go right down here, and then go left again after you'll get this police officer telling you to fuck off. It's like, you're going to get me killed, and then you go right down here, and then walk in here. And then the cannibal will come at you from this doorway that has the blinking red light from it. We'll just have to engage a chase with him. And we'll just kite him around this little loop here and go through the way he came out of, and you'll see an elevator here with a ledge above it. We want to climb up onto that. It can be easy to miss that if you played it the first time, but then just drop down, turn off the gas. I very narrowly get myself killed here, but fortunately I just cheated death somehow. But it's like I spaced out and completely forgot that you could just appear when you climb back over. But we can get through the elevator. Yeah, see there, I literally ran right into him. But yeah, you should have gone to your right rather than to your left like I did. But at least now we got him to chase us so we know where he is. Yeah, it's like left, and then right, and then just go through those doors again and just book it for the elevator. We did seem to lose him there though, but yeah, that was a very near miss because I almost ran right into him. Just grab that battery while you're there. It doesn't really matter because you'll lose your batteries no matter how many you got later on. This elevator will be open now. Right, this part can be easy to get lost at, but I sort of figured out my way earlier after a few tries. As soon as you go down those stairs, just hug the left of this area, because it's easy to want to go straight ahead of you when you go down the stairs. In the end, you'll find an opening to go down those stairs. And then just hug left again until, yeah, you got that jump scare. And then go through this opening here, turn right, and then jump down left here. And then just keep going forward until you see some steps appear in the mist. It's kind of hard to see in this area. Just sort of step to the side, because if you get in their way, one of them will take a swipe at you. So just be careful in case both of them hit you, and then you'll die. You need to go over here to initiate this guy to burst this door down, and then double back. And then there'll be another guy coming through the door that you couldn't go through before. Just be sure to stay away from him. He won't attack you if you don't get in his way, but he will attack if you get in his way. And just keep running down here. And then turn right down here, and then right here again. And then just jump down onto these ledges. And then just follow the path that you can follow. The other side's just a dead end. Yeah, just follow it. Follow down this path. You're not in any immediate danger here, so you can take a moment to figure it out. And then climb this ladder. Then there'll be a little gap you can climb over here to your left. Run to the end of that path, and then go right. And then go right again through here, and then go left through this door. Left again, and go through this little opening here. But don't get hasty, run too far. Let these twins walk through, because they will attack you if you walk into them, but they won't go out of their way to chase you. Yeah, so just make your way to the basketball. Don't go towards that guy either. These guys will nudge you, but they won't attack you. And just climb this ladder, and we are at the prison block, I think it is now. Go around that and fall over that. And this is all linear, so no need to describe where you have to go here. There will be a variant that will jump scare here, but it's like he's got no collision. Like he runs right through you if you are in his line of, if you're in exact line of fire.
They'll tell you it's science. It's not.
Yeah, you hear this audio that's played here when you're playing as Miles as well. I'm not sure if it's just taking place at the same time. But yeah, go left here and then right here through this door, and then you'll get your one and only encounter with Chris Walker. as Waylon. This douchebag in charge, rich guy. He's gonna knock us out here again and say, why the fuck didn't you die earlier? You should have died. And then later on he'll say, wait, I told you to die. I asked you nicely. And you get so pissed off that we didn't die later on.
Waylon, you couldn't just keep your mouth shut.
Don't tell me why I couldn't. You don't know me.
Do me a favor and die here, Park.
Yeah, just want to initiate Chris Walker to see you there, and then run right that table that's we just ran right there. I just shut the door behind me here before falling over this. You don't really need to, but just for the extra bit of security. Just shimmy through as well.
Another poor soul. Don't be afraid, you're doing his work.
Yeah, he won't attack you. Fuck you.
Oh God, one of them's coming. It's not even human anymore.
Yeah, Chris Walker will chase you again here. So technically got 2 encounters, but the one right after the other, so I still count it as 1 encounter. Yeah, you might need to use your night vision here because it's a bit dark. But thankfully, like, the little bits of light that are shining through, I could sort of see the objects that get in my way. So I don't really need to use night vision here. But if you need to use night vision here, it's perfectly alright. Yeah, just really walk off that roof. And then just hug the right side to go through this door. Oh, and I get a bit stuck, but yeah, you have to go through a door here. I for some reason thought it was an open door. You just keep hugging right and run down this corridor and then turn left through this opening. Crouch under here. Left again through this door, and then left here, and then left again after through this door, and then once you're through this door, left again, and once you're through this door, left again. Then turn off the power, then do a U-turn and go right. And go up these stairs and then go right again until you reach this door and then turn right again, and just keep going forward until he turns the light back on and then turn back the way you came and go back down there and turn the power back on. But beware, you're going to have to take a hit here no matter what. It's kind of hard to not get a hit here unless you just get really lucky, but if you turn the light back on, you're immediately going to get a hit, so just immediately just U-turn and just book it back out there. He is very fast, this fucker, so I wouldn't risk closing the door behind you, just keep on sprinting. I do look behind me here, and he's right behind me, so yeah, just keep on running. And then turn right here. And then turn right here, and just go forward, but keep slightly going right, because there'll be a door here that you can open. Yeah, just keep running. I get stuck there, but I get lucky because he just sort of stops chasing you by the time you reach this other door to your right. Yeah, just go down this corridor to the left of that door. And go through there and go left. And go through that door at the end of the corridor. And just turn left and jump down into this puddle. Go towards where the light went off and climb that ladder. And we're about halfway through. Whistleblower. Alrighty. It's definitely a lot quicker than the last one. By a good 15 minutes. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. To crouch through that. There. And just got these spiral stairs and there'll be a ladder to climb. Then you have to go round again until you find a window that you can climb through. I got very lucky there. I almost thought I fell to my death. But just keep going around until you find a ladder. Just round and round and round again. Yeah, and just... I just wanted to be the safe side there, just went back and then run and jump, but no matter what, you don't make this jump regardless. We take quite a bit of a fall here and survive it. I guess the ceiling broke our fall a little bit. Once we regain control, just turn right. Oh, no, I beg your pardon. Turn left. And then turn left again. Climb over these and there'll be a little gap you could shimmy through here. You might need to use night vision on and off here. I do try to brave it and use it as small as possible, just to try to feel my way through here. There'll be some desks you have to crawl under here. If you need to use the night vision here, it's perfectly fine. I do have to switch it on here because I kind of need to figure out where that gap is. I got kind of lost. You can just sort of tell at times, like, just where the little dust particles are and where the lights are in the gaps, where you're going. I even seen there where I went wrong, watching it back. There's a gap to squeeze through there, and I backed away from it. And I think you turn. Yeah, you do a U-turn after he says a gift from the groom. You turn left and then left again and then right. But yeah, you're not in immediate danger there, so you don't need to panic if you're taking a while to figure out your way through there. Yeah, as you can see there, I like need to put on night vision because I'm like, where the fuck am I going? But there we go, I found my way. You'll get jump scared by this guy, but he's not going to attack you. Yeah, he's talking about glass skin, I think. Kill the rats! They don't kill you here, but they demand. See, I get stuck there, but thankfully we're not actually being chased. I had to forget night vision. That's one of the biggest killers in Insane if you get stuck doing a chase, but thankfully we weren't being chased there. I love how he said this idiot wants to die as he got stuck. I can't believe he named and shamed me like that. Go left. Okay, no. Wait, no, you do go left. Sorry, I do get confused here. Yeah, you go left after you go through that gap. And then right. And then I think right again. Yeah, I missed a gap there. Then climb over these shelves. And then turn left here. Not quite far as left as I turned there, but yeah, you have to turn left. And then turn left through this other gap in the wall. And just squeeze that gap in the wall. And don't get stuck on that pipe like I did, and then you'll see a little shelf here that you can climb up to climb over this wall. And then these guys will barge through the wall, but just turn to this little vault here to the right. Then turn left and just run down there. One of them might try to swipe at you, and then fall over that. And then climb up on these boxes. And climb over here and turn right, jump down here, and there'll be some stairs for you to go down. You might need night vision here because it's pretty dark down here. But basically just run all the way down these stairs and turn left. You might not need your night vision, just run down the stairs, and when you turn left you'll see the light where you have to go. Just follow the light. And it is a bit dark in this next room here. If you need to put on your night vision, like, you need to put on your night vision, it's what it is. You don't have to not use it here. But yeah, when you turn to this room, we just need to see where the door is with night vision, like I did here. You can use your night vision. We will see Gluskin. Much more psychotic than we saw him earlier. We'll just do a U-turn. Go back the way we came there. Trigger Gluskin to see us. The way he's coming from there, we actually need to go. So we'll have to get him to chase us here. And we'll have to juke him around a table in this dark room. So use night vision just to make sure you don't get stuck. He's very fast right now, but as soon as we become crippled later on, he's suddenly slower. I actually died here earlier because like I was mashing square to close this door and it just was not registering. I was pressing square to close the door and I died because of it. Because I was panicking because I knew he was right behind me. But yeah, once you close that and him just barge through these doors that barge through, he's usually stopped chasing you by this point. By the time you're at the wedding dress, he's not chasing you anymore. You just go through the door behind the wedding dress. And then push this out the way. Yeah, Gluskin. I learned from somebody that his mother was into embroidery, hence his skill in dressmaking. Yeah, and when you, no matter what you do here, he'll appear here when you push this shelf out the way. Quickly get through this door, turn right, turn left, then turn right and jump onto this ladder. And we will hurt our leg here. But he's a very considerate husband because he does go easy on us from this point onward. Would rather die than be with me.
Rather die than be with me. And die.
Yeah, and turn left when you get off the elevator. Yeah, I'm struggling to figure out where here, but yeah, turn right and then left through this door. And then turn left, walk down here. We're about to get chased again by him very soon. Well, not chased, but we do have an encounter again with him here. But basically all you have to do is just get him to appear here. Until you hear him start talking. Yeah, now get in this locker to the right of this door. He'll find you in it. He knows you're in here no matter what. He's smarter than Chris Walker for sure.
Smell of my love's arbor. Darling, can't hide from me. You make yourself forgiven.
And we're forced to sit through a very long scene of him torturing other potential wives.
And unwrapped again.
And then it's our turn, but we luckily get saved by another variant, but
We go.
rip her dignity though.
I've been a little vulgar. And I want to say I'm sorry. I just... You know how a man gets when he wants to know. But after the ceremony, I've made an honest woman of you. I promise. I'll be a different man. I want a family, a legacy, to be the father I never had. I'll never.
Yeah, to find out a bit about his traumatic past, judging by what he says here. Yeah, during the scene, if you play it several times over and you've died a few times and try to attempt it on insane, feel free to go make yourself a cup of tea or go for a quick poo or something, like, to pass the time, because it's quite a long torture cutscene. Must be eager to concentrate on love.
This will help you relax.
I don't know what he puts to sleep with there. I don't even see anything in his hand. He puts to sleep with his hand. I guess his hand is very smelly. Just gonna open a can of... Oh, actually no. It's not decaffeinated. Probably shouldn't have any caffeinated this time, but... I just wonder how Father Martin, like, stayed safe from the likes of him. But I need you to try to bleed less.
But you really need to make an effort.
Yeah, nasty stuff. It's enough to make any men want to cross their legs. Oh god.
No, I'm so sorry, darling. Love isn't for everybody.
Yeah, there's another guy to the right. He's clearly next.
Hold still now, darling. All these unsightly hairs. Oh, silky smooth.
I just feel like, whoo, yes, oh yes, oh yes, but then he goes and does this, and I'm like, oh no, don't do that. Ew, disgusting. Ooh. Yeah, hard scene to sit through. Even if you died several times. Outlast 2 does it too, forces you to sit through torture scenes over and over if you keep dying. On insane. I'm curious to see what insane difficulty is going to be like on the Outlast Trials. If the game is going to be even longer than Outlast 2 and it's going to be on insane. It's going to have an insane difficulty, I mean.
You have amazing bone structure.
Why, thank you, my darling.
Soft skin. You're going to be beautiful.
Could at least left my pants on. Want some dignity.
A woman has to suffer some things. It's not pleasant, I know.
Well, just I'm not a woman.
But just
Can I get
try
here?
to endure. For my sake. For the sake of our children.
I find something oddly funny about him.
A few snips of the flesh.
It's just
here
the
and
way he
there.
talks, just his dialogue is
Cut
just
away.
oddly funny.
Vulgar. A soft place to welcome my seed.
Can't wait anything vulgar.
Oh, our
Yeah,
family.
vaginas and boobs aren't vulgar.
The incision will hurt. And the conception. And birthing is never easy. I'll make a cut fast. Just close your eyes and think of my children.
Yeah, but we fortunately get saved by that variant, and god damn, do you see that bicep on Waylon? Wow. Oh. Well, like I said, fwa as he got walloped in the face. That looked very funny. But yeah, our clothes are magically back on. We got dressed very quick. Yeah, we just go straight through this door that was the direction that we were facing laying on that bed. And we're going to see him at the back of this room. Darling whore! I just love how bipolar that moment is there. Like, darling whore! He tries to cut me off there to catch on to, thankfully. Just came around that desk. He's suddenly very slow in this part, but yeah, just don't stop though, because he is very close to you when you're doing this. But yeah, we took a right there, turned left, and then left again, and we just squeezed in between these two red mannequins, and then this door to the left of them. Just remember to squeeze between the red mannequins. I almost thought I got myself killed there because I turned left by accident. I turned right. I got very lucky there. climb over this desk, turn left, and once you jump out the window, you're safe for now. You and the rest of these ungrateful sluts. I don't know why I find this funny. Just all these males he's calling sluts. I don't know why I find it funny. You ungrateful sluts. I also wouldn't be laughing if I was in their shoes, but he's just a funny psycho. I don't know why I find him funny, but once you go through that door, just turn left. And yeah, you do go through that door. I, for some reason, overthink it and think I've gone the wrong way. But no, I was going the right way. Yeah, then you turn right down here. Hey, and get a camera battery for this door, this room in the right before you go into the room to the left, because just in case you need a bit of night vision in some parts that are still a bit dark in a moment, like this part here actually, for example. But it's not like you need night vision in this room because you're not being chased yet. And just climb over that table to the left. And walk over towards this light up here and then climb up through the vent. Turn right and then jump down here. You will be in danger once you pick up the key. So just bear that in mind. Just keep going forward here. Yeah, just keep going forward until you hit a wall that's next to a path. And then just turn right. But you like just turn straight right, go through this door, and then turn left and walk down the aisle here. Grab the key off the bride. Then turn left and then go through the shimmy wall here pretty quick because he will start chasing us here. And push this out the way. I actually got caught here in my nightmare stream actually trying to run him. Like I didn't even like get stuck on anything. So like be careful because he does stay very close to you here. We're trying to get his attention, get him all over that, and kite him around this desk. You have to be very swift here, because he's like right behind you at all times. If you even get stuck, try to jump through. Yeah, obviously when you go through that door that we kite him in that desk and turn right, jump over that desk, and then just shimmy right a little and go forward. And just go back the way we came in through this grate, but he's right behind you at all times, so if you happen to like not even make this jump, he'll grab you and kill you. Yeah, and then just jump down and climb back over that desk in that kitchen that we were at earlier. And just turn right and just go towards this gate now, and we haven't really got anything more really to worry about for the rest of the game. Nothing super tricky anyway.
You can hang like the rest of them.
He's such a cool villain though. This was such a good DLC. Like considering it was just downloadable content, it was a really good addition to the first game. Like it's very relevant to play it because it does give you a lot of extra details that you missed out on in the original game. Let's see what how do we imagine the Bowelwhistler. How did you go through a honeymoon? I thought it wasn't compatible with. Basically all you have to do here is just wiggle for life. Just, well, I think I'll be the mouse. I don't actually know what it is on PC, but oh yeah, on a PS5 or 4, just wiggle the right stick. Like, we could have been beautiful, but that's the end of Gluskin.
Been beautiful.
I am beautiful, I don't know what you're on about. He looks a bit like the curator there from Dark Pictures. And just so you turn and go back through that vent. Not in any hurry now, because he's not pursuing you anymore. Then turn left down here. Yeah, basically the route you just took before. Just climb through this, over this desk again. And go back to that gate that he so rudely interrupted us on earlier when we were trying to open it. And just turn right through here. Then right again. Then go through this gate that we unlocked. And then we're at the mail ward that we actually do play as Miles. Then turn left, turn right here. And we can actually see Traeger here in a moment. Turn left, turn right. We get a loading screen here. You get these on Insane as well. It's like the game's indicating the... I think it's just loading the next area, but I think it's obviously... I think it's the game's way telling you to save in progress, but believe me, if you see this on Insane, it's definitely not saving your progress. And then just go towards it. That just gives me such Outlast 2 vibes, that burning cross up there. But don't worry, not any immediate danger here, just don't go towards the soldiers that you see in the lit areas. But other than that, you can just take your time, figure out where you have to go here. But I do believe, I think the soldiers can kill you if you get too close, so just don't go too near the soldiers. I almost did there. And if you've got any night vision left, just use it to navigate your way through here. I just come in here just to show you guys Traeger real quick. You don't have to come in this room. You could just go right here. And turn left, and then right. Jump over this bed, turn right. Then turn left. Then left again. And now we're out of the mail ward, and now we're at the admin block. We're nearly out of this nightmare, guys. We're nearly out. And just turn left here just so we can get past this load of shite that's in our way. And go through this door. Just run to the end of the corridor until we're at the elevators. Yes, and then turn left and go down the stairs. And now we're on the bottom floor and we're at the front door. We're going to get attacked by this douchebag. Like, how the fuck are you not dead yet? Just die. Yes. No one can know.
No one can know. No one.
Oh, well, tough shit. I'm gonna put my whole family in danger because hurting Murkoff means that much to us. I do believe Karma's a bitch. Oh god, that's gruesome. It's so gross to think that's all we are inside. Flesh and bone. We humans are rather gross creatures, aren't we? And you're not in any danger anymore. Just keep on walking out of the building and you're going to go inside Miles's car and leg it on out of there. And then you'll get a cutscene where you're uploading everything that you've exposed about Markov to the public. The truth is going to get out there. We've avenged Miles, basically. Unintentionally avenged Miles. But... because I guess he doesn't really know he's dead yet, but... but hopefully you've all... even if you've already actually got the trophies and you're just watching this to have fun, thank you so much for watching, but I hope you've all... this all helped people who are trying to get the platinum. Hopefully I did, describe certain strategies as best I could. I'll also be posting, like, this with no commentary if you just want to watch it as a long play and watch it as a movie. But if you enjoyed what you've seen here, be sure to give it a like and or a dislike, a rating's a rating. But if you want to subscribe to the channel, like, feel free. And also click the notification bell if you want to be notified of more content. I'm probably done with Outlast for now, after I've posted this in the no commentary on Insane, but I'll be doing Outlast 2 very soon, 1st of October. Yeah, we're getting on out here now. I've got a Patreon if anyone wants to support me. I've got another channel called Steven's YTPs. And I also stream on Twitch. I stream on Twitch and YouTube between Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, but it sometimes varies. Quite often varies. There we go, we got a cutscene here.
Got out of Mount Massive alive, and we've done everything in our power to cover your tracks. But our enemies are twitching and malicious corporate paranoics with resources you're too moral to imagine. You won't be the only target. Anyone you care about, your wife, your child, there'll be nothing to Murkoff but ways to hurt you.
How'd you get inside your wife?
I need you to understand the bridge you're crossing here. You will do irrevocable damage to the company.
You honestly,
you
like...
might even get close to something like justice.
yeah, justice sounds more like it. Fuck my family.
Once you click
upload, upload.
Your life is over.
Upload.
Everyone you love is fucked.
Ah, that sounds good to me.
But
Upload.
it's the right thing to do.
I know, if it's the right thing to do,
Is
then I'm
hurting
uploading.
Murkoff worth that much to you?
Yeah, let me upload. Yes. And for the any of you that don't have it so far, this will earn you the Bowelwhistler trophy / achievement. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. I'll just let these credits roll. Loved Outlast games. Like, I can't express it enough. Like, Red Barrel's definitely made some great horror games here, and they're honestly so clever, the stories that they came up with. They're such a smart company. I really hope they just get even more popular and do much more well in the future, because their games are honestly amazing. But thank you so much for watching. I'll just let these credits roll, but I've been Made of Fan over 7. Peace out.